We got a caller from the 519. Who's on the line?
Yeah, this is D from Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Welcome, Canada. What's up? What are your thoughts? You want to talk about Lucien Boutte?
No, I want to interject last. I want to talk about the Mayweather Ortiz thing last week, and just put some capping comments on there. I pleasantly found your podcast last week following the fight, and it was just really entertaining. Best one in the business, because I've been searching for a while. With regard to this Larry Merchant guy, the guy is a real clown. In the drug world, they have a thing called a contact high, which is a thing where a phenomenon where you can get high off of secondary smoke. Well, I think Larry Merchant, amidst all of this testosterone and the glory and the adulation of these gladiators in the ring, these authentic athletes, I think he's jealous. And for him to make this comment about if I was 50 years younger, well, I don't know as much about boxing as you do, but I checked the records, and Larry Merchant wasn't a champion in the 1960s. And I got a real pet peeve with a lot of these commentators who are interjecting themselves into the story. You're covering the story. You are not the story. And just the arrogance of this guy. I really don't think that he loves the sport. I think he loves to be around the glory of the sport, but I think there's a secret contempt that he holds for the people that are actually participating in the sport. And it's revealed by his comments. He's not the story. And he's very good and articulate at what he does in terms of framing his arguments and everything. But when you're listening to the HBO comments, I thought Jones' comments and DeBella's comments last week were right on the mark. It's totally anti-Floyd, the commentary. And if you look at the commentary, even Emmanuel Stewart, as much as I love him, is a total sellout. All of the commentary in the boxing is structured around how we can defeat Floyd. Now, I'm aware he's a champion and everybody loves the underdog, but when you listen to a Margarito broadcast, when you listen to a Pacquiao broadcast, you got Lampley going when he was fighting Clottey, bam, bam, bam. I mean, they're putting this guy up to superhero mythical status. Pacquiao's a fantastic boxer, but for Bob Arum to actually come out and say that Pacquiao was better than Ali, I mean, what kind of bullshit is that? Pardon my language. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Now, you can say whatever you want to say about Floyd, but we've been in the midst of a big scandal in baseball where all they could do was talk about Bonds and McGuire and Sosa for the last year. If you're literally, legitimately interested in cleaning up the sport, let Pacquiao take the test and let's clean up boxing. I'm just sick and tired of it. When you're looking at Floyd, you're looking at boxing in the master class. You're looking at a guy who's probably the greatest defensive fighter since, what they say, Henry Armstrong or Pernell Whitaker. I mean, this guy is phenomenal, and Mayweather is not giving him his dues. Just the last point, with regards to the boxing, I've got a real problem with the way they're trying to play off African Americans, Latino, and the Latinos. Yo puedo hablar español también. I'm a black guy, but I can speak Spanish. And when you hear the conference and you hear them talking in Spanish, the translation doesn't match up to what they're actually saying. Quote, last week, Ortiz's manager said that the fans, the Hispanic American fans, should suban las armas, which literally translates they should take up arms. Take up arms against who? I mean, we've got this whole kind of bantering back and forth instead of this racial thing, this ugly racial thing that comes out, instead of legitimately looking at the greatness of these fighters. I mean, what Morales did last week was something for the ages. I mean, this guy has more lives than any cat that I know. I mean, these great boxers, these great athletes, what they're doing is being diminished by a lot of people that are jealous of them. One, have contempt for the sport. Two, and want their own limelight. And they're not the stars. They're not the attractions of the show. And to tell you the truth, I'm against commentators being enshrined in the Hall of Fame. Trainers, yes. Boxers, yes. Commentators, no. It has no place there because they don't shed the blood in the sport. And that's basically what I have to say. I think Larry Merchant should go. As articulate as Lampley is, I think that the commentary is skewed. Go back and look at any Mayweather broadcast and look at how they structured the broadcast in terms of how we can defeat Floyd. And look at how they treat Margarito. Look at how they treat Pacquiao and Cotto to some extent.
Thanks for the call, D from Canada. Not much to respond to that.